Howdy, howdy. Welcome back to the couch. Where the hell are we?
We're sitting in front of a TV looking at Junez commercials. It's like corporate version of Poltergeist.
Every day's great at your Jonas. Oh god,
Days great, Junez.
yeah. So, okay, we have been gone for like half a month after having a really freaking good run. We're sorry
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. It's life happens. Sometimes it just challenges appear in different ways. But at least we're back with Persona, which frankly I was kind of hoping we'd get to do for a while because I really like this game. I've been playing it a lot on Twitch, and I really enjoy myself.
Dude, I just noticed he has P3 for a calendar. That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, the games are definitely not beyond referencing each other. I think there's actually a point in no, there is a point in this game where you go visit the Persona 3 school.
Nice.
And let's see. As for references in 5, I know, I know one of the characters shows up as a poster. Uh, as for other references in P3, I don't. Hmm. Yeah, I can't remember any details from P3 that
Yeah,
were referenced.
P3 is just a fun game to me.
It is. It is. I've seen the only I played it for a bit and I just kind of lost interest in it because I was just intrigued more with P4
Hmm.
and P5 when it also had appeared. But I will say that I've watched a lot of people do playthroughs of it, and wow, it is a very heart punching game. It punches you right in the chest with its themes,
Oh, hell yeah.
and I appreciate a game that's willing to do that. And also, I will say this: Mitsuru is best girl. You will not change my mind. No one will change my mind. And if anybody's wondering about best girl for me in Persona 4, I'm between Margaret or Chie.
Hmm. Chie is the best steak loving gal.
Yeah, and in my personal gameplay experience with her, she is a critical hit queen. She gets crits a lot, and on top of that, a lot of enemies I run into are weak to ice more often than not. So she's really useful. Like she's pulling her own weight against Kanji, and that's saying something because Kanji is a powerhouse.
Yeah, Kanji's my favorite character in this game.
Yeah, I like him a lot too. He's fucking love him. So yeah, here's Igor just kind of being like, yes, start your social links. Be able to meld with the
I'm just gonna
hearts
be
of
stupid.
others. And if I remember right, we had just saved Chie, or did we not start on? Uh, Actually, wait, I don't think
don't
we
even
would have.
remember what we did in the last video because it's been over a month since we even touched this game, which is very sad, but
Yeah,
that's a reason we gotta like really try to make more content.
that's true. Yeah, well, now that you and I definitely have more free time now, hopefully that can happen.
Let's not get into why.
Yeah, yeah, too depressing.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently, oh, I remember where we were at. We had just saved Yosuke from his shadow thing, and he just got his persona.
Yep, so we got Frog Ninja Man.
Yep, we got Jiraiya, the Naruto character.
Yeah.
There's gonna be mods where they're gonna replace that with Naruto,
Oh god.
because since this is on PC now,
Someone probably has that already.
yeah, I mean, there's already mods that include the scene where the main character can romance Yosuke.
Wait, I can romance Yosuke now?
Well, if you get the mod for it, yes.
Uh,
Because
I wish that was legit in the game because I would so do it. That or
well,
Teddie. Like, for
well,
the
it was
hell of it.
planned early on. Okay, people can call me out on the details of this, but the broad strokes is during development, it was planned at some point for Yosuke to be available to romance because not only does the dialogue exist for him in Japanese, but it also exists for him in English as well.
Hmm.
But at some point in the game, they're like, okay, no, we can't have this for some reason, and yeah, we just didn't end up getting that, which a lot of people point to as like you're gonna see moments in this game where Yosuke's comments about certain things can come across very insensitive, I guess, especially towards kanji, and yeah, like due to the cutting of his romance scene, it's stemming a hell of a lot more out of ignorance than denial, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I guess.
Like it's like when you if you remember Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, where Alucard kept fucking telling all those people you're gay because they're like, when I see two people doing blah blah blah, and they're like, wouldn't you? But doesn't that just mean you want to blah blah blah? And they're like, oh.
What should I do?
Yeah, think of Yosuke as kind of like that. He makes all these not snide, but he makes all of these comments about, you know, wanting to have girls around and be like, I'm a man. I'm not. Yeah.
Pretty much, he falls in the same trap as I just forgot his name, but you know, the guy we meet in the bathhouse here. Like, he wants to be manly, he wants to appear as a man, yada yada, so he puts up a lot of bravado and machismo, but in reality, you know.
Well. Oh. Well, Yosuke's, it's a bit more subtle. It's just kind of like it's like denying a part of himself that exists. Other people have probably put better up theories and videos about it than I can explain it. It's just, point is, at one point in development, Yosuke would have been able to been romanced, and now the option is available to people that play the PC game. They just need to mod it in.
Well, I'm actually cool with that. Like, that's interesting, and one of the things I love about modding in general, it's being able to recover those lost pieces of data that are still on the disk, or in this case, in the files, but not accessible through normal gameplay.
That's true. And, or even just creating stuff of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe changing the color of a character's jacket because they're like, wow, that color does not suit them, or I don't know, making every desk turn to pink or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just wacky shit like that. So yeah, they're just calling Yukiko because it's like, oh my god, I don't know where she is. Although I guess by complete context, you pretty much know who's going to show up on the TV, who's showing up on the TV, and what's going to be done, right?
There is a reason we thought that.
Oh yeah?
Well, we thought people show up on the Midnight Channel because they're already over in that world. I mean, it makes sense, right? People show up on TV because Yukiko-san's still here in our world. We might want to see what this is about. All right, let's meet up at Junes after school.
Oh, I love that. I love that the secret headquarters of figuring this stuff out is a fucking food court.
Pretty much.
Okay, I think that's more than
Makes me
enough.
kind of glad that Persona 5 eventually advanced up to you being able to have a hideout in a cafe.
No kid. Anyways, we need to know what's going on.
But in reality, that would work. It's usually a packed enough place. No one's going to pay attention to you in particular.
That's true. And plus, if you do say any really weird shit, just people assume that you'll be on weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like the shadows, we're gonna have to try and just beat out those shadows and save them from inside the TV. And there's a kid passing by and they're like, Mommy, what is he talking about? And she just says, don't look. Something bit you.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I think I'm going to cry.
No, it's like the slow build-up cry that infants do, where they're like, eh, eh, eh.
No, it's not a game. Can you sense anyone in?
God, Teddie.
I love Teddie.
Like, you can like Teddie.
No one inside.
He started to wear down on me very, very heavily in the later parts of the game. Because let's just say he does some really awkward stuff. And not fun awkward, just really dumb awkward. And
Maybe
I will
we'll
also
find out
say
more.
Morgana in Persona 5 is not that much better. Like, he's not as bad, but
I'll
but
tell you when I watch it tonight.
he essentially simps one of the main characters, and he just doesn't. And anytime he does it, it's just like, oh, any coolness with this character gone.
Don't forget to watch
Yeah.
tonight.
Fucking
Interesting.
Morgana trying to drink on Antikomiki's bathwater.
We shall see.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a fan art's gonna exist of that. That's for certain.
Let's
Wow,
see
the
what's
lighting
going on.
system in this game.
And
I
we've
mean,
still got nothing
it's
that points directly to
PS
a
Vita
suspect.
emulating PS2.
Yeah, you're right, because this is actually a port of the Vita port. So technically, all the textures and stuff might actually be going some degradation at this point.
You know what would be really rad? If a Persona fan was so ballsy enough and so
There's no way
dedicated
I'm
enough
gonna
to remake this game entirely within the engine that Persona 5 uses.
Yeah.
I would shit if that ever became a thing.
But if that's true,
Like, sound off comments, because the only way that you ever really see models in terms of that quality is in the Persona dancing games.
no, that singer, Isuzu Hiragi, has a solid album. And remember, the only reason the scandal went public was because Hiragi herself broke it to the media. No one would put themselves under
Dojima's
suspicion
cool.
that way.
He really is.
Murder.
Got a point there.
I'd buy him a whiskey.
Same with Taro Namatame,
Same.
her husband.
Because, like, he is a single dad, so of course I'd buy him a whiskey. He's like, shit,
Yeah, he
man.
probably needs one.
Yeah, dealing with a 7-year-old dog. Like, granted, it's not, Nanako's not as bad as most kids would be, though.
Yeah.
Like, she's actually very,
She's
very
a good
well.
kid. Yeah.
She's a good kid. She knows how to take care of herself very well. And, I mean, she even cooks, so, yeah. The only thing that you'd have to do is just, you know, hope she doesn't become a slave to Juness.
She's the one who discovered Yamano's
Like she just is like starry-eyed. I want to work at Juness when I grow up. And Dojima just kind of has like a pained tear going down his face, like, okay, honey, I'll take you to Juness, honey. I'll let you work there. Just fill out an application.
What?
Fucking dumb shit like that.
I do hate how fast news travels in these kind of things.
Maybe there was
How
something
fast
about
news
the
travels?
drugs that only
Oh yeah,
some
well it's
of
a Jordan. If you ever live in a town, if you ever live in the boonies,
killed her to keep
you
from
will
ever
know that
losing
rumors
her.
spread faster than hashtags.
This
Bored?
is true.
Either way.
Bored people living in the sticks will make news go by immediately.
Oh, it's your detectives in.
So just saying, they're not that far off.
No,
rumor
they
mills go very quickly.
Welcome home.
There's our favorite cousin.
Wow.
There's her favorite. She's awesome.
Okay. Well, let's see if there's something to eat. Nope. Nope.
I don't think you're able to go out night yet. Whoa, what is?
I don't know. What's going on, dude?
What's
You
happening
having
to
an
my
aneurysm?
brain? That was like, wow, that wasn't even close to a coherent sentence.
Well, yeah.
Am I having a stroke? What the fuck?
I mean, check the mirror. Your face sagging?
I don't know, man. I don't have a mirror in my room. Ooh, anime cutscene.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Who'da thunk? It's the Yukiko.
Yukiko has a big surprise.
She's trying to score.
Her Prince Charming, and I came prepared. I've got my lacy unmentionables on, stacked from top to bottom.
Yeah, it's a JRPG, all right, people.
It's gonna be all mine. Well, here I go.
I mean,
At
only
least
women.
she has a plan.
Yeah, if she's as a plan. If only women were usually this forward about what their wants. It's like, I mean, how would you feel if a woman would go up to like an anime convention or something and be like, "I'm gonna get myself a harem of weebs. I've got my cosplay on and everything." What? What?
I'm sorry.
Did something get you?
Yeah. I'm sorry, the fact you're just like, I'm gonna get me a harem of weeps. Oh man. Like, even if someone's serious about, like, getting a harem of men, the idea of them just being like, the men I want are weebs.
Yeah, just a bunch of sweaty weebs with dakimakuras.
Yes.
And,
Like,
and
get the
let's
most
see.
stereotypical weebs ever. That's her type.
Let's see, like,
Oh, wow.
she wants her harem chamber to smell faintly of chips.
Yeah,
Like, there's no, like,
there should be
isn't a
Cheeto
single
dust vaguely on everything.
No. Yes, like vague Cheeto dust on all of the furniture, a smelling of salt chips, like all around. Even though the only thing you really bring in is barbecue, just for some reason there's original flavor there too. And like they all have various sizes of neck beard.
Oh god. Yeah, everything on the face is shaved except for the neck.
Oh, good morning.
God, Protag's got a fucking cool outfit.
I mean, it is a school uniform.
No, it's not a school uniform. That's his casual clothes.
Oh, okay.
Woke up early,
'Cause it's
so I
Sunday.
woke up with
Yeah, you're right.
And schools in Japan only have Sundays off. Thank God we didn't go to high school in
Are you
Japan.
going so- I
Like-
will be fine.
You know, high schools in America are not that fun, but
So the weather this weekend.
at least we have 2 days off of the week.
The sun's gonna come out.
That's just so sad. A 7-year-old like, oh, I should do the laundry. It's like,
Yeah,
you
it's
are
like-
7.
It's like, you need to be playing in the playground.
It's like, considering this came out in like 2011 or 2008 or whatever, it's like, I should get you a PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I need to get you. Let's get you a play box.
Yeah.
Let's get you a play box 420.
Let's get you the box 420 from Junes.
Sorry for the whole day.
You like Junes,
Oh,
right?
Found some
Here's
stuff
one of the
on
dumbest
blog
scenes
and
that Yosuke ever does in the game.
Take a look at the.
Yosuke.
But a golf club's not that reliable of a weapon.
I like how the chick's just looking at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, how do you react to somebody brandishing?
2 weapons in the
Weapons.
middle of a food court.
This I'd get through that fucking tender ass steak.
Ah, you've got discerning taste. This is a Junes exclusive.
They sell that at Junes?
The blade's fake though.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh,
that's the
okay,
other-
Blade's fake.
Me,
The blade, I mean, fake, but if it's at least one of those replicas that can break cinder blocks, doesn't matter if it's not a real one. That shit will hurt. That will
Yeah,
hurt.
I don't know. I've bought enough mall katanas, and like I do cutting and testing. You don't want one of those because usually the tang is what we call a rat tail, and I've
Yeah.
had the blades literally snap and fly off.
Well, what I'm talking about is like, I mean, surely at all the conventions that you've been to,
Oh, here comes
you've
the
seen,
cop.
You've seen those booths where it's like they have these practice weapons and demonstration videos of them breaking bricks and cinder blocks with them.
Oh no! This isn't what it looks like. Oh, I guess that's not what matters. Anyway, we're just two ordinary kids who like weapons.
Yeah, because only a kid would do something. Yosuke, you may be the store manager's kid, but you just.
Are you resisting an officer of the law?
Oh. Yeah.
Drop it. Just drop it.
Just drop the fucking weapons, dumbass.
Yeah, just drop it, you idiot. They have guns.
Oh,
You have
You didn't seem to
imitation
pull a
weapons.
Stupid stunt like this. Men stationed everywhere.
And on top of all of that, it's just suspicious because, you know, 2 people died. So it's like, really?
Wait, so the one that disappeared.
Although Yosuke's got a fucking cool outfit though.
Oh yeah, I do like his outfit.
Like I legitimately like his jacket.
I like his
and
boots.
I like the whole thing. He's got a
Yeah.
good he's got good fashion sense.
That he does.
I'm sure you've seen on the news that there's an investigation in Prime. You're free to go. But
But Protag's also got good fashion sense as well. He's very sleek.
Pardon me?
Most of the characters in this game have good fashion sense.
Yeah.
Huh? Aren't you?
Oh, it's about Yukiko-san. Did something...
Huh? Well, if you're friends with Miss Amagi,
Adachi. Fucking-
I can't wait to murder this motherfucker.
Couldn't find her anywhere.
Oh, so you know the twist. I should no, actually
I've
let's
played
not
this
spoil
game
this.
before. I
Word was
just,
at the
you
inn
know,
extremely busy and no one saw Miss Amagi
if
around.
he hurts Nanako, I'm going to kill him.
That's fair. That's valid. Anybody like Nanako's essentially the equivalent of that Brooklyn Nine-Nine scene with the dog. It's like if anything happens to her, destroy planet and then self.
By the way, did she say anything? Well, that announcer, Miss Yamana, was staying at. Seems. Miss
Yeah, it
Yamana
probably
had
would
some
not be
nice
very
words for
good
the
to
manager.
hear of a
Just
hotel's
Miss
guest
Amagi
dying while they're
really
staying at your place.
She must have
Mhm.
thought- By the way, did Miss Amagi ever hint that she might be leaving the house? Because if not, there's been some theories floating around that she's laying low. Crap. I think I've gone too far.
And then Adachi ends up being fucking treated like the intern.
Sorry, I got it right. Forget I said.
Yeah. I don't know, after some time at a police station, like, I enjoy seeing the banter here, because I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how it works.
You ended up being coffee bitch.
No, thankfully. We had our own coffee machine.
Why did you not get my coffee with a piece of feces as a marshmallow? But sir, marshmallows don't go in coffee. And why would you want feces? I don't pay you to ask questions.
Like,
Smack.
Anyway, something's up with...
Huh? I kept calling her cell, so I went to her house, and it turned.
I guess we've got no choice but to... But that aside, the cops are saying apparently Yukiko-san's mom collapsed because that announcer lady... They think that gives her a motive. And the fact
It's
that the
really
announcer-
I
weird.
like Chie's outfit, too. I like all the characters' outfits in this game.
Yeah, they're all really good.
Yeah.
They all have good fashion sense.
Yukiko did it?
Dude, don't snap.
The only thing is that when I first played a Persona game,
Right.
I wasn't used to the idea of JRPG protagonists saying words like bitch or shit.
Really?
And, like, they- Yeah, because I think the only JRPGs I played was like Pokemon, Dragon Quest, like maybe a few others, but
Yeah.
no, this is a bit more explicit, and I just wasn't used to that.
Yeah. Okay, I admit I want one of the freaking pole axes.
I like this armor shop,
Me too.
although
What kind
I
of
think
shit
I've still
is
preferred
this?
the 1 and 5
Metalworks, I guess?
because
They sell
he's
all
got
sorts of
1 a
metal.
badass theme, and
Doesn't
2
that seem weird
the
to you?
menus are so cool,
Why would you...
and 3 he's like a former Yakuza with a fucking tattoo of gecko, I think, on his neck.
Here, this one's
So fucking rad.
but it might be
I don't know.
And yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, we're gonna buy real ass weapons to bring inside of a TV world with us.
you don't know
Yep.
shit about how I
How do we do the thingamabob? How do we
Also,
get
I
this
know
in?
like they're best friends, but with outbursts like that, I kind of wish like they had their own little romance plot if you didn't go for either of them.
I'm going, and that's
I mean,
it.
Like,
implications get kind of thrown around sometimes, and there's like the occasional passing line of like, you two get along so well, or like, are you two dating? And you know, they flat out deny it at first, but fanfic exists for a
You know
reason.
what it's like in there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna listen
As
to
well
our
as
warnings,
dojins. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no
Make
more, say no more.
sure you have
Yeah.
something to protect yourself.
I don't know if it's
But-
just because of the year it was made or what, but I feel like, yeah, they'd be a pretty cool couple.
But I don't know. I get the sense that that's never going to be a thing, because one of the things I was kind of hoping for would maybe be like subtle changes in how
Man, what
a romanced character interacts with you, but I think that might be just a bit much to try and not shoehorn in, but like to try
I
and
got my stuff all picked out.
be able to puzzle piece in with the main plot of a game at hand.
Wear this stuff around town.
It's like you gotta have your set interactions with the characters and all that, but anything extra on the side with them is just that. It's on the side.
People would notice.
Okay. All right. Let's
Okay.
get up and get ready.
Like, I get concealing, you know, like, the kunai underneath his jacket, but I love how she's like, just conceal it under your uniform. Later, you get an English broadsword. It's like, that is not going to
Yeah.
conceal very well.
Yeah, if you like, if Protag, well, actually, funnily enough, some of the swords actually do look like full-ass fucking bastard swords.
That's
or
what I'm
Zweihanders.
saying. Yeah, he's carrying, like, full-on 5.5 to 6 foot long freaking Zweihanders.
And I doubt the main character is 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
so it'll just look like he'll shove it like down his back. He'll shove it like down his shirt and like into one of his pant legs, and he'll just kind of waddle around like he's got clubfoot or something. Or if he, or I don't know, if he looks like he just had to take a very, very, very urgent shit.
Well, I've tried concealing larger blades, just 'cause, and I'll leave it at that. But the issue is if you ever have a weapon going down to near your knee,
It's too big.
yeah, it's pretty much too big. It's going to start bunching. Your pants aren't going to move properly. Good luck driving your car. Yeah, there's just too many problems once your weapon gets over about 2 to 3 feet.
Yeah. Well, not to mention also the impracticality of actually wearing a weapon on your back. It may look cool.
I mean, it's fine for pulling, and there are historical instances of it, but you're not resheathing it like they do in
Yeah.
the movies.
Yeah. It's not a video game where your blade can just clip into the
Yeah.
scabbard.
Yeah, like you have to pull the scabbard over your shoulder and then like slide it and then flip the thing back. It's
Yeah.
not as functional as you would like. There's Shadowversity, like he's made essentially a special back sheath just because of that. Like that's one of his main projects. You might want to check him out sometime. But the idea that a lot of people have is like go 2/3 up the blade with the sheath and then just put like a lock clip around the handle. So when you reach the handle, you just pop the button and then you only have to pull 2/3 of the sword out and then it's free.
That could
Don't
work.
actually cover the entire blade.
I think that's what they went with for the Witcher Netflix series.
I think so.
Chainmail at least would probably be easier to hide under a school uniform.
It actually is surprisingly easy to hide.
Yeah.
I can tell you from experience.
Mr.
And it's-
Fancy, I've been to a Ren fair.
Well, I also used to make my own chainmail.
Mr. I can solder.
That I can. Okay.
I make my own props.
I do. But no, I actually really love chainmail. Like, that shit is very effective. I'm thinking about trying to buy, I forget exactly what it's called, but they make chainmail now that is entirely welded. Like, each ring is welded into itself. So, that shit's almost indestructible. Ooh.
So yeah, this is just essentially like, hey, now you can access the Velvet Room outside in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Which is helpful as fuck. And we have a new girl.
The catastrophe that is headed your way.
Spoiler alert, she's not really good company.
You already have the power to fight.
She's
against
not in the original, is she?
She's not an original P4.
Yeah,
she
no,
was
I
a
only-
new
Yeah.
she was a new addition to Golden, and a lot of people don't really like her.
Okay.
Your
Can I kind of
persona
ignore her then?
is that if you strengthen
Yeah,
one's
there's
property,
nothing like
they're
the only reason why you would talk with her is to get her social link up. But as far as I know, she doesn't ever join your party, and
In other words, you have
I don't know.
the
She's just kind of
when
eh.
you defeat an
Like
enemy,
she's the girl in school that would like
at
unironically listen to
grasp.
God,
You must
what
master your
she would like unironically identify with Linkin Park and fucking write poetry and try to replicate Death Note's art style and notebooks and shit.
They will be one of your
She's that kind of person.
strength.
Like very much teen angst.
Interesting. Well, yeah, she's not in the original game because I don't remember her, but cool.
But yeah, she was an addition to Golden, and that's just kind of the change that happens with a lot of enhanced editions. Like in Persona 5 Royal, they added a new girl who eventually, like, really, really far into the game, and a lot of people actually like her because guess what? She didn't act like an angsty bitch. I do like her hat, though.
Shut up. Don't tell him any more.
I would want that hat.
That was a cool hat.
She may be
That's like the one thing that would draw men to a girl. Girls, you want to attract a guy nicely, get a cool hat.
I agree. Hats are cool.
Like if think Dorothea from Fire Emblem Three Houses. A lot of people were like, "Ooh, she's got a JoJo hat."
Oh.
And if
That's a neat thing. So, in this version, I can actually change the abilities of a persona?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I haven't actually used her services in the Velvet Room very much.
Okay.
Because I'm not that much of a fan of her.
Alright.
I have no real reason to talk to her. Like if it's not fusing personas or going into the compendium, I don't really do it.
I look forward to it. Until then,
Do you think Igor's nose would detach off and have a smaller nose inside it?
I would hope not. I really hope that's his actual nose, but if it's not, I understand.
No, I mean like if it's a babushka nose. Like those Russian dolls.
Yeah. Who knows?
Like they're like he
be.
has layers
Oh,
upon
yeah.
layers of he has like layers upon layers of real noses, but they just pop off like a snake shedding skin. You can only afford one.
Yeah. Still, I like to grind early on, so having an extra medicine ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah. I mean, you're not as bad as this one person I heard about. I don't know if he does any streams or something, but it's this person that I heard about that apparently that grinds up to level 99, like within the first areas or so of an RPG, just so he can
Wow.
breeze through the rest of the game. And I'm like,
But the amount of time it takes to do that.
imagine going up one. It's like the fucking South Park episode where they grind up to level question mark by killing boars that are too experienced each, and it's like,
The sale should end soon, so that'll get
oh,
people wandering around.
no,
All right, let's get
no.
Gia, it's not
Yeah.
too late. Fine, but
I just want to skip. Take me
I
to the
know,
TV
you
world.
want to get in your gameplay.
Yeah, like, dude, this has been... I don't want to switch over to OBS to see exactly how long it's been, but if I'm thinking right, it's almost been an hour.
Yeah. There's a reason why I would say Persona 5 is a great place to start, not just because of all the gameplay improvements, but also because it feels like it gets to the action a bit faster. Like,
so did you?
I
Yeah,
don't
like,
mind
things don't
the-
speed up until you beat Teddie.
See the inside of your skull.
Yeah, things don't speed up until probably
Halfway through
after
the game.
this first area, probably.
Try, but nothing comes up.
Thankfully, there is an auto advance for the dialogue, so you can just leave it running while you're doing something.
Wow, there's a girl with a better nose than me. What's your name?
Miss, I'm Chie, but never mind that. Tell
I think it happened.
Honestly, he does look pretty good in HD, though. I like his textures.
It felt like
Yeah,
Someone was here.
I'm just not a fan of this character.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I've always liked
I
him
just-
though, personally.
Presence is over
There's
that
a reason
way.
why a lot of
That's
people
probably where they-
like Koromaru from 3 as the best Persona mascot because he doesn't talk.
Yeah,
He's just a dog. That's it.
yeah, that's true. I've always liked the cyborg girl though from 3. That's been my favorite character.
A lot of people do like Igus.
Yeah, I guess.
You think this is the place?
There are some figures I'd like to get of Persona at some point, like some cool merch. It's just
people on your side.
they're always so damn expensive.
There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like,
From the beginning.
I don't know. Can you guys I've never seen this program.
Well,
Can you explain everything in your world? Yeah. First, the Earth started as a mass of matter,
Allegedly.
allegedly. And our moon was created when a strange spaceborne object smashed into it, and gravitational pull caused all of it to collect into the moon's surface.
There's a lot
And
of
magma
stuff
was
still
involved.
going on.
And magma was involved.
Story. I think
And after
that
millions and millions of years,
the person who appears on
we happened. We're not sure it's a good improvement, but you know, we're here.
And then there came 104 days of summer vacation and finding a way to spend it. I don't know. I don't know the full song. I don't watch Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, that is surprising.
Why is that surprising? I didn't have Disney Channel growing up.
I mean, neither did I, but like, I'd go over to friends, I'd see it, or I guess eventually, like, it was funny, and when I did get cable, I had a reason to do it, and I just started looking up episodes. Like, it's a fun show.
I just only know about the Perry the Platypus memes, along with the evil doctor,
I'm going.
along with the other meme of like you pause on a frame where the character's like face dead towards the camera,
Yeah.
where people do that with The Simpsons as well. Yeah, that's the thing, people, is like it's the reason why people should flip their canvases, but when you realize, oh hey, what would it look like if you looked straight on at this person? Horrifying. That's the word.
Mhm.
Like it just doesn't look right.
I do also like that the floors are randomly generated.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, thankfully the floors don't really have too much of an issue. Jordan, I'm going to warn you about one thing, and one thing in immediacy.
Mhm.
If you hear chains clanking on a floor, don't open a chest.
Yeah.
I smell 2 enemies.
I'm just letting you know that now, and I'm letting him know that now, people, because I don't want to risk him getting a game over. I've always found monsters that have flat human-like teeth really disturbing to me. I don't know why.
You know, I agree with you.
Like, I don't know, it's just really weird. Maybe it's because most people don't have all flat teeth or something. But it's just any monsters that I've seen that have, like, flat teeth that are human-like just look to me. So that's just part of the reason why the Apom and fucking Detective Pikachu were so terrifying.
They may be hard to grab.
So here's your method of gaining personas and or other benefits.
Sorry if I'm not speaking a lot, I'm just reading everything.
Yeah, he's a silent reader.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to draw one card. So yeah, it's just card-based systems where it's like you can avoid enemies, like enemies won't notice you versus get a persona.
Okay, so if I use the all-out attack, I can get more rewards at the end.
Yes, pretty much. Or if you exploit enemy weaknesses enough.
Amazing, Sensei.
the one thing about Izanagi's design that kind of makes me raise an eyebrow is that he has a cog piece.
I mean, I don't know about you, but cod pieces are pretty cool.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I think Yosuke has a healing spell.
Yeah, let me check that real quick.
Because you're not going to reach the end of this dungeon this day. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
No, definitely not. But if I can get as many kills in as possible, I'd be stupid not to.
Yeah, get as much level up as possible.
Also, I forget that the camera's reversed here.
Yeah, that's an awkward bit as well for me. But hey, at least you're getting revival items.
Yeah, because we're going to need them. This game does not pull punches. I remember that much.
Oh god, it's so weird to go into a Persona game after playing other JRPGs where it's like, oh, the main character hero person fell in battle. Oh, okay, that's fine. You just use a revive spell. No, in Persona, if main character goes down, that's game over.
Yeah.
So it's like any preservation spells, I spend them on MC at all cost, even if MC is not within the range of attack. Because it's like...
That's kind of what I do. Like, if I'm down to half health, I at least try to get 1 or 2 heals in.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just like, I see modes that people put in JRPGs where it's like, oh, you can put this mode in to have if the hero dies, then it's game over. And I'm just like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you add that extra layer of frustration? It's like more strategy, but I don't know. It's a Persona thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Sensei? Someone heal him! Yosuke's on the warpath! Keep it going!
I also like the battle music that they play in this.
Oh, yeah. No, I love the battle music.
Like, I'm actually not a fan of Reach Out to the Truth. I'm more of a fan of Make History, the one that was just playing earlier.
I heard the original soundtrack, and I'd like Reach Out to the Truth, but...
Reach Out to the Truth, I'm not a fan of pop music in general when it comes up, so it sounds too poppy for me.
What do you think? Should I get a skill card or do money up? Because this was not in the original game.
Wait, no, this was in the original game.
Was it?
Yeah, this card system was in the original game. Are
Really?
you kidding
I thought
me?
it just randomly assigned you a card. Like, you hit A and it would just give you whatever card you landed on.
No, you just get one card. You get however many tries or picks to select a card that you want, and then you get that card. So do you feel like you need more HP and SP back? Then you grab that one. If you want money up extra so you can get more stuff from the weapons shop, get the money up. If you want a skill card, get a skill card. If you want to be able to get the drop on enemies, do the avoid encounters.
I guess I'll do this, because the skill thing is new, isn't it?
For Golden, I believe so.
Yeah. So I won't worry about it yet. The original game didn't
you're not
use it
tutorials
much.
I don't think the tutorial for skill cards is going to show up for a hot minute. So I think you'll be good in that front.
I smell 2 enemies! Beat them up!
Don't have to tell us twice.
Yosuke, you're in the zone! Ah! 3 enemy reinforcements!
I think they're weak to lightning.
Go get 'em!
I wouldn't recommend doing rush mode unless you're like stupid overpowered compared to the enemy.
Yeah, I just wanted to try it.
Yeah, thanks to the UI of Persona 5, I have had moments where it's like, I want to use my Persona skill, and I click the high face button, and I accidentally go into rush mode, and I'm like, no, 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 no! Do you want to... So yeah, up to you for what you want. You got a few licks, so I was wondering if you get the Cups card, but...
I mean, I still got healing items, and
Fair.
he's got enough MP that I'm not really worried about it.
It's SP You uncultured plebeian.
Alright, SP.
Or should I say plebeian? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's
'Cause-
plebeian.
Yeah, it's supposed to be... Okay, so... I don't know if I've said this before on... But, I watched this show called Ascendance of a Bookworm. Good show. I recommend it.
Oh, is that the one
And-
where, like, the girl who loves books gets transported to another world as, like, a small child?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great show.
It is a good show. I recommend it. Again, it is Ascendance of a Bookworm. And, it's a very later end of the area, or end of the show, where she, something bad happens to her involving a dude who's on, like, a higher social standing than her. And he's just like, why would I care about you? You're a plebeian. And I'm like, excuse me? I don't know what's more disrespectful, that you called me that, or that you mispronounced it at me. It's plebeian, you fucking dumb blue blood shit. It's like, I was perplexed at that. Like, ugh.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do.
I feel like
You know,
at the very
one
least,
little quality of life thing they could do for this game that I just noticed after not playing it for like 10 years?
be able to save before a boss room.
No, actually. Although, yes, that would be a thing. It would be nice if when you're highlighting a skill, it would tell you what that skill was with that persona.
That's a... I'm gonna
That-
sound like a broke... Much like our Coliseum thing with me and Pokemon XD, that's a thing that happens in 5. That happens in 5 because
Hated my name.
not only do they allow correlating symbols
To me. Still.
of what the spell is, so it's like Agi fire, Zio is lightning, Bufu is ice, but includes like a little description of it as well. And I was like, oh, that's neat. That way players don't get confused by the naming conventions.
She's bright and strong. She can do anything. She has everything that I don't.
You see, this is like, the more and more you hear from these two, I'm like, they would just make such a cute couple.
Oh, you mean Yukiko and Chie? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you meant Yosuke and Chie.
She lives
Oh,
a
no.
hopeless life.
Yeah, like, much like Protagonist and Yosuke, I am very confident that people ship these two a lot. It's
Oh,
just... The only thing is that in the Dojin market, she appears a lot on there with Protag.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Which, I mean, kudos to people that are Chie fans. Chie stands in the comments.
I love the shadow version so much. Like, I'm
got-
sorry, I love the eyes and shit-eating grin. Like, oh my god, just the shadows
You like-
look so good.
Oh god, wait till we see Kanji's.
Oh man, I can't wait to see him in HD.
Kanji's fucking...
I remember
Kanji's
it.
shadow.
Yeah, like, he's in the freaking bath towel and everything's great. I love him.
Yeah. So she's just jealous of Yukiko being so feminine and being the object of affection. Well, not object, but just being the subject of everybody's affection. And Chie's just, you know, tomboy.
Hmm.
No.
I love the shadows so much.
Well, it's because they're real thoughts, you know?
Yeah, I just love these.
We need to protect Chie.
No. Don't come.
Chie, call.
No.
Wait, stupid! Don't say anything else.
That's right. I can't win as a girl, let alone as a person. But Yukiko, she depends on me.
God.
Mm.
That's why she's my friend. I'll never loosen my grip.
So it's like,
She's
she... I don't really get the dynamic. It took me a minute to get the dynamic, and I'm gonna say that it's like
So you're just going
Yukiko
to go back and deny me?
sees her as strong, and because Chie herself actually feels kind of like an afterthought, I guess, of a person, that if Yukiko still sees her as this great person, it's like, no, I'm going to keep her on a leash so that she can feed my ego.
Yeah.
Hence, you know, this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this... already looks a lot better than it did on the PS2. Just because I can actually tell the figures underneath her.
Yeah, they're all just fellow
Students,
students.
yeah. Like,
Yeah, I guess that's what
yeah,
this is
playing
supposed
this
to mean.
on a larger screen. I don't have that big a screen. I got like a 32-inch TV, but playing it on like a flat, 32-inch TV compared to back in the day on a freaking box CRT, this game looks so much better than I remember.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the power of fucking PS2 slash. That's just the power of having a stylized art style.
Yeah. I honestly think I might try to rip this model from the game and print it out on a 3D printer as a mini. Like, I
You would
like
try to
this
make.
model.
You would try to make Shadow Chie.
Yeah, I would totally make Shadow Chie. I freaking love this model. Like, this just works for me.
Does this do things for you, Jordan?
It
We're friends here.
does. I love the whole knives coming out of her hair thing.
You're in a safe place, Jordan. It's
Yeah.
okay if you have a kink.
I'll admit, this is kind of hitting the right spots. I like the freaking yellow KKK hood. Banana mode activated.
Peanut butter jelly time?
Peanut butter jelly time, yeah.
Way yet. But yeah, I think this, like, I didn't really get the connection at first of like, wait, Dominatrix Shadow with Chie? That doesn't make any sense to me. But no, after upon looking at this, I'm just like, okay, maybe it's because it's not so much like literally trying to be a domineering presence, but just more like she needs her ego fed because nobody really tells her that she's pretty, or nobody treats her in a feminine way,
Yeah.
or compliments her in any real fashion outside of, dude, bruh, you're huge.
Also,
oh, hey, ladies,
I'm
what's
curious.
up?
They said you can give your allies commands in the sub menu. Does that mean you have to give them commands before taking your turn? Because I just noticed he's auto-attacking.
I will tell you how to fix that.
Okay.
Oh!
Oof.
Go to tactics.
You okay?
Okay.
And
Direct command.
direct commands.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
You'll have to do that for each character as you get them through the story. but-
Okay, I just did not remember that, and I'm like, why is he auto-playing? I remember back in the day being able to command all of my units.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, there is a way to look at this stuff, thank God.
Yep.
Just to see what it'll do to her.
Yeah, I think
She's weak to wind, but she's building up her defense, so I just wanted to see.
yeah, since the wind wall was put up,
Yeah.
the ability to control your party members is so nice.
Yeah. Okay. So. Need to keep her defense down.
Yes, that's a good method.
Let's see.
Now remember,
Kinda
green,
hoping it had a different skill.
green wall is up, which means she won't get downed. So all-out attacks aren't really going to happen right now.
Yeah.
So I'd probably recommend just straight up attacking.
Yeah. And I don't want to waste my SP right now.
No. Okay, now it just seems like she'll be targeting Yosuke.
Yeah. Which actually,
Targeting.
I'll just up his defense real quick. That way I don't have to use as many healing items.
Yeah.
There
okay,
we go.
Now
Now
our
I
wind
can hit her.
resistance is back to normal. Please don't make him dizzy. Oh.
Well, I'll just heal him again.
That was intense.
Well, the thing is that he's dizzy, so he won't be able to do anything for a couple turns.
Yeah, I know, but I just need to keep him alive. Because she's gonna keep, you know,
Yeah, green
keeping her
walling.
wall up. Yeah, he's not gonna die from one more attack.
Damn it. Who do they think they are?
Yeah. Green wall's back up, so just keep attacking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably good to use a healing item on Pro Tag, because you're getting a bit
Yeah.
low health-wise. I recommend actually try guarding. Just guard for safety's sake.
I mean, I get that, but it
She
would
could-
probably be better to use an SP item on Pro Tag now.
She could be using Zeo though. She could use a lightning skill.
Yeah, she could. Fine. I just want to
Just-
see what happens.
I'm just
I'll
I'm
take your
just gonna-
advice on this one.
and with Pro Tag you could probably. I'm trying not to sound like I'm a backseating asshole. Everybody, like, if I sound like I'm backseat gaming, I'll shut up. I'm just saying, you know. And since her wind resistance is down, go ahead, do it, lower away,
Yeah,
lower.
may as well hit her.
Give her a
I should
blowjob.
put it back up, but let's see. Is she down again? Yeah, it's
No,
back
she
up.
got. Okay, now it's down.
Now it's down.
Oh,
The turn I should have guarded. And now he's dead.
well, thankfully you have a revival item.
I do. I wasn't
And-
hoping to use it,
And
but
actually, for revenge, have him use his wind skill since her wind resistance is down.
yeah, it's down again, so we'll just... There we go.
There you go.
I'm surprised how good this game actually still looks.
Are you guys idiots? Why are you protecting her like that? She's nothing but a grubby bitch. Scream for me.
Yeah, fuck
Thankfully
it. I am
she-
totally, when I get a 3D printer, making a model of this.
Thankfully, she only has one turn.
Yeah, later bosses are fucking
Later
horrible.
bosses have multiple turns,
Mhm.
but granted, I haven't had too much issue with bosses with multiple turns. It's just I had a recent encounter with the final boss of Dragon Quest VIII, and I actually rage quit that fight.
Really?
Like the multiple turns weren't bugging me, but the inconsistency as to like whose turn was up next meant that I was getting pummeled multiple times over the span of like I'd barely get any hits in before he actually attacked me. It was just bullshit.
Hmm.
Counting on you. Persona.
Did she put up her green wall?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
I just lowered her defense, but I'm just gonna guard since I know something's coming. There we go.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's
Feels
so
good
nice
when
to-
that happens.
It feels good. It feels very. You know what that feels like? It feels like when a chiropractor hits
Gets-
that one
yeah.
spot in your back. Hits that one spot in your back that's been bugging you for the longest time. You feel that satisfying click of your joints, and you're like, oh.
Mhm.
You're like the pufferfish eating the carrot.
Yes, oh my god, I love that video.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And I hate that I can actually do that noise.
You're nothing against me.
Actually, I would also like if this became a Bayonetta costume. Getting kind
Oh,
of that
God,
hair
this-
witch
oh.
vibe.
Oh god, this does have Bayonetta energy.
Yeah, this got total Bayonetta energy. Like, I could totally see this being an alt costume, and I love it. Especially
Well, not even
since
just an
Sega
alt
owns
costume.
them.
This looks like an enemy for Bayonetta.
It could be. Yeah, some kind of Umbran witch abomination.
No, like the angel, like those doppelgangers of Bayonetta that are angels, the ones that she throws on wooden horses for torture attacks.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, doing Persona doesn't do anything for him.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I was like, is that the skills? No, no, it's not.
You're almost there. You can do it.
I'm just trying to think what.
Gotta go Galaxy Brain. Gotta go Galaxy Burn. Use your last medicine.
Actually, I'll just use Dia.
Yeah,
He's got enough
Yeah, that
SP, and Dia heals 50.
that should work.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, I got lucky as hell there.
Oh!
I got lucky there.
End him! End her! End her with...
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Like, we don't even have to do an all out.
the final hit. That was clutch.
A little bit. I love this game. Like, I've missed playing Persona, and I barely realized it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm... The fact that this is now on PC is just... Oh, even if they ended up having to twist Atlus's arm so hard in order for this to happen, just the fact that it happened makes me happy.
He's right.
I mean, and also, after the sales were way more than they expected, they're like, okay, yeah, we might have to do this treatment to more of our games, or just start releasing multi-platform with PC in mind, and I'm like, yeah, you should.
If Persona 5 Royal got on PC, would you play it?
Duh, yeah.
Because, speaking honestly, with the exception of one very just nut-twistingly horrible boss fight, Persona 5 Royal would have been my game of the year if it wasn't for Hades.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be frank, like, the Game Awards fucking, nominations are all out, and Hades is on the list, and I could not be happier about that.
Yeah.
And Persona 5 Royal is up for Best RPG as well, and I'm very happy about that too, because it's a good game.
Yeah,
but
it is.
as I said, it's just the only
But
issue in that is the fucking one boss fight. Oh, it's so bad. It was so
You can use this.
like, you guys probably know the boss fight I'm talking about, and if you don't, Okumura.
All right, let's get back to the entrance though.
Just flash a bunch of fucking PTSD war bombings shit. Ugh, it's so bad.
It's not that we don't think you can. It's
Hate
just
that fight
you
so
have to say
much.
Yukiko-san, now that you have the power, you
It
can
was
fight
one of the
with
few
us.
fights in the
It'd be much
updated
better
version
if
that they
that's
made
why we're saying
worse.
Yukiko-
But Yukiko's... if those were Yukiko's true feelings, then I have to tell her something.
I'm sorry, I'm getting just such gay vibes from this gal.
Yeah, I mean,
It's because was
Yukiko has gay vibes, but Chie to me, and I don't know if anybody else agrees with me on this, maybe, maybe not, Chie gives me bi vibes.
Yeah, fair.
Like, when you go through her social link, she clearly indicates that she feels something for you, because she blushes at some points,
So
and,
Yukiko-san will be
you know,
I'm...
but
Why?
but it's also evident that those Yukiko and her would make a neat couple and such, but Chie does give me bi
Even if we
energy.
leave for a while, Yukiko-san won't be in danger until I'm sure of it. It was the same way. Don't you remember how it was foggy in town on?
You mean...
The fog usually appears, but it's been sunny lately. I don't think it's going. Don't
How does
worry
it feel
so
to be
much.
killed by
Check
your
the weather
worst
forecast first thing when we
self?
get back.
I think in some ways it's poetic.
Yeah.
But I can't turn back now. Yukiko's still
We've come so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've had to fall to lose it all.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Matter.
You don't know what's up ahead. If we push ourselves too hard and get wiped out, who will save you? We can't fail no matter what.
All
Moments where Yosuke is really good as
Yeah.
a character. It's just
I
with the
shouldn't-
caveat of his slight homophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we're definitely gonna save Yukiko.
And again, it's like the homophobia would make sense with his character growth if they kept in the romance stuff with the protag, but
It
No.
would make more sense, but I think it makes sense culturally, though, for him. So,
I'm feeling
Maybe.
even worse
Yeah.
than the last time I came in here. My head feels like it's gonna split open.
That's right, you're not wearing the glasses.
Oh yeah. What's with those glasses? Did your eyesight go bad?
Man, you didn't notice until now?
would you want a rug made from this flooring area that they're standing on?
probably. I'd get a rug like this for a game, I think.
I would no doubt get a rug of this. I want.
I got a pair ready.
That's a market that I feel gets neglected a lot. Video game rugs.
I think you just had a business idea, my friend.
I mean, shit, I would love to make a rug that's essentially like
earlier if you had them.
I made them
the
right now.
bubble slime enemy from Dragon Quest, or
I mean, sudden.
or like that one boss fight from Zelda. I think it's Link's
I was wondering,
Awakening.
is it all right if
Oh,
I keep
not boss
this
fight, but
on
mini
show?
boss, where it's like
We'll have to stop here today.
there's a face on the floor and you gotta throw bombs on it.
Promise each other. Nobody goes in alone. It's wait if we don't work
I
together.
forget the
we
name
won't
of
be able
that.
to
What
solve this
was the
peacefully.
name of that? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about, though, right?
We came back here so that there's
I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of cool flooring in video games that would make some kick-ass rugs.
All right.
Totally.
So from tomorrow on, we'll try and come here as much as we can after school. Hey, would you mind being our leader? You were the first to get this.
Let alone just kind of cool anime stuff in general. Like, imagine having a transmutation circle rug.
We follow your lead.
I'd totally buy one of those.
I
Hell,
would
let's
buy
get a
one.
Doom Sigil rug.
I would... Wait, what was that? What did you say?
Doom Sigil rug.
A doomsicle?
Mm-hmm. Like
Sigil?
sigil. Yeah, I just say sigil instead of sigil.
It's sigil!
Oh, okay. I've always said sigil.
I mean,
I'm cool playing sec.
yeah, there's a difference between Geralt and Geralt, but
I mean,
I always pronounce it sigil.
You're the one calling the shots.
All right.
I feel a lot more
It's
comfortable about this.
It's the plebeian thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Teddie, would you please stop?
It started out with a talk on the pronunciation of words. This video is going to end on a talk about the pronunciation of words.
On a different note, Chie looks adorable with those glasses on.
Yeah, though they do kind of clip on her eyes here, and it does look a little weird on the model.
Yeah.
But in the drawing, she looks good, yeah.
And your first social link.
Second.
Second? Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. You started Yosuke's.
Yeah. You get Yosuke, and then you get this one. So you get Magician, Fool, and then I think the next one you get's Hermit. Or I think
No,
technically
Hermit's a
Hermit's
side
yours, isn't it?
Hermit's a side one.
Let's get
Oh,
some
okay.
rest for today, so we're
I know that
Yeah.
when I was originally playing, Hermit was the one I got highest.
Hermit was the fox.
Ah,
And don't forget to check
The fox that you do side quests for.
It's foggy after a lot of rain,
okay.
so let's keep an eye out. Also, let's make sure we gear up.
And funny enough, thanks to the broadness of Arcana and the tarot cards motif, quizzes out there exist of people being like, I wonder what Arcana I would be if I were in a Persona game. So, the intrigue is out there.
yeah.
News tonight. Coming up next, the local news.
Hey, you aren't getting involved with any strange business. What happened to the
I like that
station?
the foods are all just textures.
Still bothering
Yeah, but at least, like, their texture's on top of a decent model. Like, there is a recess in those bowls with the soup texture on top, or...
I know, it's just funny. It just reminds me of, like, play food that you'd see in a preschool play area.
Well, it's just been negative. No.
She is the perfect mediator.
Right, I love her.
She is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
She handles arguments better than most adults do.
Yeah.
And she's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Due to high pressure fronts from the west.
Did you know that apparently for the fighting game of Persona 4 that one of the devs suggested Nanako as a playable fighter, and he literally got told to his face, "That is an awful idea. Why would you think of that?" Like, literally told to his face, no.
I would totally do that, though.
You'd make Nanako a playable fighter?
Oh, hell yeah. Literally should be a gag fighter, kind of like Dan Hibiki. But it'd be freaking great just to have her there. Like,
No, make her the most overpowered character because her hitbox is so small that people can't reach her.
yeah.
Make her like Oddjob in GoldenEye.
Oh, boy. All
So
right.
anyway,
That's the save. We beat another boss. I think this is the end of this video. Is there anything else you would like to say before we say goodbye?
play this game if you ever get the chance to. It's really good. And also, get on Atlus's ass about getting other games of theirs onto PC. Cough Radiant Historia.
Okay, I don't remember this in the original game, and the fact that Maroka is calling us in the middle of the freaking night.
Are you too curious to check it out?
I'm going to just save again, and this is where we'll pick up the next video. Because,
Yeah.
like, we might just go straight into the next video, this recording session, but I am curious as hell now. Why is Maroka calling us of all freaking people?
Yeah, Mr. fucking Giant Bucktooth.
Yeah. Mr.
He's like if
we
Timmy
all hate
Turner's.
him.
It's like if Timmy Turner's teeth were like the cordyceps fungi and attached onto an asshole.
Pretty much. Well, with that said, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this hour on the couch.
Yes, thank you for stopping by and watching this video. Apologies for how long it took for us to get another video up, but we're gonna try to get a bit more productive as the days go by.
Exactly.
So, for more content, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any hot takes on Persona waifus, we'd love to hear about them in the comments.
Yep. Which waifu should I make a VR model of and pull a Project Melody on? Have a nice day.